Psalm 90 includes these words which refer to God. For 1,000 years in thy sight are but as yesterday. This truth is picked up in a very similar fashion in the second letter of Peter. But do not ignore this one fact, beloved, that with the Lord 1 day is like 1,000 years, and 1,000 years are like 1 day. An over-literal focus on the 1,000 years led to a great anxiety around the year 1000. But the point being made is that God's purposes are not constrained by chronological time in the usual way. Rather, for God there will be times and seasons which reflect the relationship between the earth and the kingdom of heaven. This is not governed by the ticking of a clock, but embraces themes such as patience, repentance, and grace. Nonetheless, time is a real thing, and a person's lifespan is both a gift and a constraint. The 70 years and 10 or even 80 years which the psalm refers to. Our calling is to allow God to bless this time which we have, that we might give glory to him in all things.
Lord, thou hast been our refuge from one generation to another. Before the mountains were brought forth, or ever the earth and the world were made, thou art God from everlasting and world without end. Thou turnest man to destruction. Again thou sayest, Come again, ye children of men. For 1,000 years in thy sight are but as yesterday, seeing that is past as a watch in the night. As soon as thou scatterest them, they are even as asleep, and fade away suddenly like the grass. In the morning it is green and groweth up, but in the evening it is cut down, dried up, and withered. For we consume away in thy displeasure, and are afraid at thy wrathful indignation. Thou hast set our misdeeds before thee, and our secret sins in the light of thy countenance. For when thou art angry, all our days are gone. We bring our years to an end, as it were a tale that is told. The days of our age are 80 years and 10, and though men be so strong that they come to 80 years, yet is their strength then but labour and sorrow, so soon passeth it away, and we are gone. But who regardeth the power of thy wrath? For even thereafter, as a man feareth, so is thy displeasure. So teach us to number our days, that we may apply our hearts unto wisdom. Turn thee again, O Lord, at the last, and be gracious unto thy servants. O satisfy us with thy mercy, and that soon, so shall we rejoice and be glad all the days of our life. Comfort us again now after the time that thou hast plagued us, and for the years wherein we have suffered adversity. Show thy servants thy work, and their children thy glory. And the glorious majesty of the Lord our God be upon us. Prosper thou the work of our hands upon us. O prosper thou our handiwork.